Alright YouTube, what's up? So you see my video Mammoth. I ate it really hard. And I don't think I broke anything. I was afraid that I broke my femur because the pain was like really bad. It's almost unbearable the day after the crash on Tuesday. I still went to work. I still sucked it up. I actually went to yoga the day after. I was not able to do like majority of the poses, but I just modified. I just didn't want my wife to know how bad the crash was. I just told her I had a really bad dead leg. That's why I was limping around. So I got a lot of questions why I crashed so much in Mammoth. And the reason is I'm always riding with a bunch of badass riders. And I prefer to ride with faster riders because I feel like that's the only way that I'm going to get better. Crashing is just part of the game, and I understand that. Mammoth was difficult. Not only was I riding with, a bunch of badass riders, but because I was not familiar with the trails, and not only were we taking the gnarliest trails, but we were taking the gnarliest lines on those trails. So I want to take you on my journey this week in my rehab, recovery, talk about my diet, and what I feel it takes to get back on the bike. Work was obviously super hard, but I think like going to yoga and working out and doing as much rehab as I can really helped. I'm still not able to bend my leg all the way. It was really super tender. There was a huge hematoma, I don't know, like the size of an apple. Most of it's gone down. There's like bruising now. So it's Friday. Normally I go ride after dropping off my daughter, but obviously that's not gonna happen. I have a few hours to kill, so I'm gonna go hit the gym, work out for about an hour, and then I'm gonna take 2 yoga classes. So it's gonna be 3-hour workout today. This is gonna be all part of the rehab process. I feel like a lot of time doctors want you to rest, and I just feel like resting is good sometimes, but if you want to get back and you want to heal faster, you rehab. My first surgery, I was on crutches for 8 weeks, and then my second surgery, I started PT really early, but I was actually able to get up and walk on the 4th day, and I was already back in yoga on the 7 days from my surgery. So I made a goal to myself that I would want to get back on at least a stationary bike at my house 7 days from my crash, which is going to be a Monday. So today's Friday. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit it. It sounded crazy when I made that goal because I couldn't even walk. I almost had to grab the crutches on Tuesday when I got out of bed. But I'm able to walk now. Obviously a really bad limp. I'm still in a ton of pain, but it is getting better every day. So I'll hit the gym right now.
I'm not myself. I'm not myself. I'm not myself anymore. I'm not myself. I'm not myself. I'm not myself anymore. Every day there's new pain inflicted, and when I'm drunk I'm convinced one day you'll get it, but you don't. So in the morning I deal with the disappointment. Another day, another search for enjoyment. It's annoying, but I made this bed for me to sleep, and I see everybody else on the shore when I'm in the deep end. I can't breathe, it's a disease, it's a weakness. I'm staring at this bottle full of pills like I need it.
Alright, got my gym workout done. Now I'm gonna head over to the yoga studio. I'm gonna take 2 classes. I just do a lot of circuit training when I go to gym. I used to work out where I would do 1 exercise, do 4 sets, go to another exercise, do 4 sets. But now I just set up 3 or 4 stations, and I just go from one station to the next station to the next station to the next station, non-stop without rest. And I feel like I get a much better workout in half the time. I'm gonna be heading over to yoga right now.
I'm not myself. I'm not myself. I'm not myself.
So obviously working out is a big part of losing weight. More important is dieting and what you eat, how often you eat. So for me, it's 1 meal a day. I lost a lot of weight doing it because my body is burning its own fat as fuel. So basically when you eat food, your carbohydrates turn to sugars, and then your sugars turn to glucose, and that's what your body burns as energy. Any unused glucose will be stored as glycogen in your body, and then once you burn your glucose, then your liver will convert the glycogen back to glucose, so you can burn that. So essentially you're burning your fat as fuel. It takes your body about 13 hours to burn through its glucose, so that's why if you're eating multiple times a day, you're never getting to your fat. You're always burn your glucose. You want to fast minimum of 16 hours. It is hard to eat one meal a day because it's hard to get eat that much food. And a big misconception about eating one meal a day is you're losing weight because you're not eating a lot of calories and you're in a calorie deficit, and that's not true. I eat a ton of food. I eat more food now than I did eating all my meals put together, and it's about eating a lot of nutrient dense food. So I don't eat any processed carbs. I cut out all noodles, rice, bread, pasta, all that stuff. I just have a ton of vegetables and meat. I eat anything that's real food. Nothing comes from cans, nothing comes from boxes. If it had a life before, then to me it's good food. So any plant, that's what I'll eat. There's a lot of myths out there. One is that you're weaker without food, and that's absolutely false. Like, I'm for sure not any weaker. What I always tell people is like, what do you think is going to be more aggressive, a hungry lion or a full lion? I don't know why people just assume that you need food to have a good workout or to be aggressive at the gym. I'm way more aggressive on the bike now that I'm while I'm fasting, and I can ride longer. My endurance is better. I could put in more miles while I'm fasting. At the restaurant, we cook with very traditional Vietnamese authentic cooking, which relies on a lot of fresh herbs, spices, a lot of vegetables, fresh meats. So we don't have MSG in our food. So for me, it's easy to eat here. I eat here every day pretty much. And then the days I'm not here, I normally eat a salad. Normally when I'm here, I'll have 2 big bowls of pho every single day. But instead of noodles, I substitute cabbage for noodles. And that's something that's on the menu that's available. It's pretty popular. I've been eating this way, and it's helped me lose a lot of weight. It's a little bit hot today, so I'm not gonna have pho. I'm gonna have a big salad, and or Buddhist stir fry normally served with salad and rice, but I substitute rice and get double salad. I'll show you what's in it. So choice of protein, either pork, chicken, or tofu, and it's stir fried with garlic, green beans, onions, bell peppers, cabbage, bean sprouts, and then it's served with rice and salad. But I'm going to have no rice and double salad. Alright, I'm about to eat. What I have is a Buddhist stir fry with, you can have a choice of pork, chicken, or tofu. And then I'm doing double salad, no rice. I'm also having a salad on the side as well. These are vegetarian salad, but I'm doing a really big one, which has like apples and tomatoes, lettuce, walnuts, cranberries. It's bomb. I had a goal to get on this bike by Monday, which is 7 days from my crash, and it sounded kind of crazy when I made that goal, but I think I'm gonna make it. Yoga's definitely helped with the rehab. All right, my goal is to be on the bike by 7 days from my wreck, which is actually tomorrow, and I got on it today, so I'm stoked. I'm back, bitches.